All right. All right, good evening. Call to order the Estacada Traffic and Public Safety Committee. Can you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Thank you. Could I get roll call, please, Millie? Thank you.
Commissioner Olson, here. Commissioner Foster, absent. Commissioner Dobbs,
Here.
Commissioner Suits,
Here.
Commissioner Burke. Here. Chair Moriarty,
Here.
you have a quorum.
Thank you. All right. Coming up to community comments. Do we have anyone from the audience that wishes to speak at this time? Okay. Thank you for attending though. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, you had a chance to read the consent agenda. And could someone put a motion to approve the July 15, 2025 minutes?
I move a motion to approve the July 15th minutes.
Okay, we have a first. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second. All right, so Harry made the motion. Karina seconded it. Matt?
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
And
And all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, moving on. Do we have any news on when the chief will be coming to town?
I have, I met our incoming Chief Turway yesterday.
Okay,
He and Chief Mendoza and I sat down and talked, and Mendoza really kind of filled him in on things that are going going on here in town, and as far as priorities that the community has. And so he is planning to come to your meeting next month. So it's September. He'll be
Excellent.
starting August 30th, and
Okay.
should be at your September meeting.
Awesome. Thank you.
To meet him.
excellent. Anyone else have anything from the fire chief's report? Browse it over. Didn't see anything that stood out. No, okay.
No, on the fire chief?
No. All right, so moving on to committee business. All right, first one I had here was from CERT, the Community Emergency Response Team. And it was, I believe it was when you and Carrie and Matt went to Eagle Creek Grange.
Yep.
This is what they gave us.
Yeah.
To get ready, level 1, level 2, level 3, what to have with you, water, food, additional items, and sleeping bag, water, all that good stuff. So we just, excuse me, could we put that in a section, Melanie, in our part of the website as resources or something?
Yes, the one
So-
you have in the packet.
From the Estacada Fire, the CERT,
resource list.
Yes.
and then that'll lead right into the emergency evacuation routes.
Yep.
Double-sided there.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. All right, moving on to, all right, Red Fox, Clackamas River area. Let's see. Okay. And let's see, I'm trying to remember I think I have the time written down here. On July 16th, Mr. Dobbs, Constable Blevins and I checked out the a homeless camp down behind the Cazadero restaurant near the 211 bridge. And when you're done, Melanie, could you pull up the photos, please? Like there's, I don't know. It's about
Well,
7 or 8 or something like that. 13, okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yep.
Need to share.
Okay.
Let's make it bigger. Like,
Top of the page. Is that where you do it? Top of the page? Yeah, in the middle, right below the green box up top. What are you? Yeah, try the plus.
There we go.
There we go. Yep. Okay, we got out, I believe by the Red Fox, and then we walked towards the 211 bridge. And just short of it, everything under the bridge was all overgrown. As last year, there was a little more there. Everything's overgrown. Ant Farm went down there, and you can see by the pictures, people are definitely living down there and contributing. And let's see, it's just there and then headed back towards the Red Fox. You can see there on the picture on the left, the trash left there, and then had a couple of people that didn't want to pay the rent at the Red Fox, so they just put up their own tent there on the back property there. And let's see, Councilor Dobbs, you have anything to add to that, or? Sorry,
Yeah. It's,
Vice Chair Dobbs,
well,
Councilor
that's fine.
Dobbs, sorry.
I don't know. Just scanning through there, folks making habitation down there. Right now, we're getting a lot of influx of people. Oh, we got feedback. Speak. All right, Mike. Hello, good evening. Yeah, this is on the bank there, we found a kind of a niche there where people tuck in and have sleeping times, and well, it's, of course, I believe that's the PGE's property there that we're on. And but lots of activity walking through there. The brush is growing up, the berries are ripe, so they'll have a good fruit diet. So the signs are posted there. I don't think people really read them or pay attention much to them. So once again, there are signs posted. Early in the morning, you can find folks waking up, coming up off the bank. So as we drive up early in the morning, people coming up to get a cup of coffee and stuff. So, but there's a habitation down there.
Councilor Blevins?
The only thing I would say is because they're homeless and because, well, they're likely homeless, and people are going down by the water, keep an eye out for, drug paraphernalia, like needles and whatnot. Needles are a big deal, especially like down in Portland. I remember dealing with those on a regular basis, so. If, you decide to go down there, keep an eye out for that.
Thank you. I believe where the signs are.
Yeah, where the signs that are posted further down as you go down towards under the bridge. That's PGE postings under there. So
And you're not gonna be able to see that from the water. I remember Chief Mendoza had said
Right.
something about going down and doing the water check from boat. You're not gonna see that.
Right. All right, excellent. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I noticed on one of your photographs here, it's ODOT has a sign there too.
Well, that was some trash that was discarded.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go.
And
No
is this
trespass
behind the
area.
CAS also?
Yes.
So may I ask a question?
Absolutely,
So
please.
what's the next step?
Well, we'll,
Do we
Uh,
just evaluate and?
we'll let the chief, because we
Okay.
informed
re-
Chief Mendoza when he was the chief here.
Okay,
He'd get a game plan together for his deputies and then he'd assign it to one deputy to
okay,
go and
okay,
see what's going on over there.
okay.
So we're just
I
doing the
was
same thing with
curious,
the
'cause
new
I was like,
chief.
what do we do now? Okay. What's the next plan? Okay, got it.
Yes, Shirley?
Didn't they at one time have water lines and everything hooked up down there and they went down there and tore them all out?
That was last year, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had a whole setup with water and everything at one time.
Yeah, that's
Water
true.
pipes, yeah.
it came off the Red Fox.
Oh, did it come out? I didn't know
Yeah.
for sure where it was coming off of. I just know that it had a water line that came down there.
Mhm.
Yep, that was pretty elaborate.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to number 3. Okay, we're getting ready to start the Estacada Drive Safe campaign. If you can look, I only made 2 copies. If everyone was
Mm.
okay with this design, you want to show Council Blevins,
Oh, yeah.
even Melanie
Nice.
for the yard signs.
Yep.
Gonna have any kids that play signs too?
We can agree on those too. Absolutely. If you want to talk about what we should do in the future. But I just want to make a motion if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
order 125 of those.
Make a motion, we accept the sign.
Okay,
A second.
have a first, Shirley,
first.
second, Karina. For the Estacada Drive Safe signs. And give me a second, I have it written down here. That's $1,687.50 ballpark. Yep. Yep.
Surely.
Shirley, second by Karina. And all in favor, say aye.
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 Aye, motion passes. Thank you. All right, come to the next one here, National Night Out. Since I didn't participate this year, I'll
Yeah.
let Mr. Dobbs or Karina
Oh, thanks.
go first.
Well, let's see, you missed chasing down balloons and,
Uh-oh.
no.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was, so according to the majority of people that attended, it was a success. So that's all
Excellent.
that matters. Thanks to Mr. Dobbs, we had extra awnings available, which were nice. He arranged we had a musician there the entire time.
Nice.
And we also had food trucks, ice cream, well, food, lots of goodies to eat. One of the main attraction was, I can't remember the horse's name. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Posse came out with their horse. And so the kid, that was an instant magnet and she was right by our booth. So it was kind of nice that we could, try and hand out swag bags to the kids and everything. And it looks like we had ordered 200 ID kits. We went through 97 of them. So almost 100 were passed out, child ID kits.
That's awesome.
And we passed out 74 swag bags.
What
So
was in a swag bag?
the swag bag had pencils, all patriotic theme pencils. We had whistles, national night,
44,
74.
74.
Yeah.
Thank you.
74. So lots of goodies, a lot of whistles. Of course, the kids love those because they had little bracelets on it. So that was good for letting them know that, well, that's, if you need help, people will whistle
Good.
kind of thing. So yeah, lots of little goodies in there. The constructive criticism feedback I got from one of the vendors was that comparing our event to Malala or Sandy's, that maybe next year we think about more of like a carnival theme and have like a game for each vendor. So it draws the
Okay.
kids in, and that I think would help our booth too.
Okay.
Because I mean, frankly, our booth's kind of boring. It's just, traffic and public safety stuff. So I mean, trying to draw the kids in, and, I had like a little chalk area. That was great. The parking lot was packed. One of the main issues we had, though, we had some vehicles that were still there, that were not moved out.
Okay.
So, next year it would be great if we could probably, I don't know if it's possible to close that down the day before. And then that way, 'cause Carrie and I were setting up, 2 hours to set up's not enough time. No,
That was what?
it closed at 3, and so we had to start at 5.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So it's just not enough time, when you're coordinating vehicles to come in, because we had 2 big trailers. We had the horse trailer, and then, so it was a big livestock trailer. And then we also had, the livestock, council,
Their trailer.
they had their trailer, their big
Okay.
brand new shiny emergency trailer there. So,
Nice.
which was great because you could see it right from the road. And so, traffic, I did hear from multiple people that it was maybe twice as many attendees this year. So that's good.
Hot.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Good.
Yeah, the wind picked up a little bit. We also, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so we just had a lot of, trying to get the word out and everything. So I know that the city's gonna have their communications person soon, and so that, I think that next year that'll help. So maybe we can collaborate more,
Good.
to, get the marketing part squared away.
Sounds good.
So
Yeah.
Carrie, oh,
Shirley?
Can I make a suggestion on your setups? We have the
Can't hear you.
we have the Job Corps up the river and Park and Rec. I used them a lot when I was on Park and Rec and stuff. They will come down and volunteer to help you guys set up any kind of
Oh.
things. And Mike is Job Corps. He works with the Job Corps. And if you guys want some help, ask. I know we're gonna do a Park and Rec thing, and I'm gonna call and see
Oh.
if they'll come down and help.
that's a good
But
tip.
it also brings them into the community.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the Teen Challenge people will help too.
Yeah, they weren't available.
They
I
weren't.
tried to get them. Yeah, they switched directors, or it's a different person than
yeah.
it was last year. So
Yeah.
there was, trying to get a hold of them was difficult. And then when I finally did, they just,
Yeah, they do yard work and everything in this
Yeah.
town, really reasonable, so.
yeah.
All right. Anyone else? Matt?
Just a comment. I try to get there a little bit early and help out with the setup. But I know Karina and of course Carrie. Karina had so much stuff already done and balloons she did and everything. Kudos to you,
Oh, thank you.
committee member.
Yeah.
Karina.
Well, I wouldn't have pulled it off.
I was a.
But you cleaned up. That was very helpful too. So if I didn't have Carrie there kind of like writing, doing the with the military organization kind of thing. So it was helpful. Definitely. No, everybody came together. I appreciated it. And then the council members that came out to participate. That was great.
Yeah, we swung by
Mhm.
after our drive around the industrial area.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. So I think what I would love to do is next year have a dunk tank.
The
And
mayor in it?
possibly, yeah, dunk an officer. I don't know. I mean, it might, I think a lot of the city would.
It would
come out for
also
that.
work. Put some of the athletes from, top athletes from the school in so that the kids can throw balls and duck them.
Yep, there we go, the baseball. kids. Barry, did
Anyone
you?
else? Mr.
Oh,
Dobbs,
yeah.
please.
Well, it was a good time. There was a lot of families there. And the kids, little kids drawing on the sidewalk and stuff. We had a box of the Big Fatso chalk. That was really good. And face painting, that was a big hit, and everybody getting dolled up with all kinds of stuff on their face and their arms and everything. That was really cool. I think one of the biggest hits was, as mentioned, was Deputy Ducky of the Clackamas County Sheriff's Department. that horse was just a magnet for kids, I mean, and adults. And I did get my picture taken with the horse, so it was fun, you know. So and then there was another thing that the Clackamas County Sheriff's had was a dog, an amazing search dog. This dog, and it kind of blew everybody away, can do 80 acres of search in 2 hours. And it's amazing how that dog can find anybody. It's just, this lady had this dog, the sheriff had this dog trained, and it's just an amazing, amazing canine. And anyway, those things are cool. A lot of hours in training these animals and what they do. Taking care of an animal, if you've ever had a horse or if you've ever had a horse, you've had a handful. So, you know, you can't just see them on the weekend and hop on, throw a saddle and let's go for a ride. It doesn't work that way. But all in all, it's like when kids are involved and, you know, we had tasty treats there with caramel corn, Christie's smash burger. All these things were just, it was very relaxed evening to be able to hang out with no anything. It's just very comfortable. So it's, I know it's going to be a bigger next year. We're going to have more stuff. And it's really a family event. It really is. And then the kids get all kinds of goodies and a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And so it's really good. It was a big hit. It really was. And then the balloons, this first time we've had balloons, and then they flew away for a while, you know.
So we have some
But,
left over.
And Robert Morales brought out some flags too. That was a good thing. And so law enforcement was there and it was just a good thing. And the music was really good. I know Sherry and I were doing some karaoke stuff, so, you know, singing along with the guy.
Anyone have video of that?
No, I was
No?
too busy handing out bags.
Yeah. But the musician was really good too, and he is very creative and very versatile voice. So it was just a great atmosphere. It really was.
Yeah.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, we couldn't, at that location, we couldn't possibly add any more vendors. We
Yeah.
had it packed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, unless we put them on the lawn, but we were concerned. I know Carrie had a good idea of like, because some of the vendors were like, oh, well, we usually go onto the lawn near the road for farmer's market.
Farmers market.
But Carrie's like, well, with the kids,
Right.
you know, and I thought, yeah, safety wise, probably just not a good idea to have them up there. You know, and that's why we had the trailers kind of as a barricade.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can fill out a permit to close Jeremy Lovelace, or they can be on the sidewalk. or
Yeah, maybe
In the
s-
future.
that would be a good
or
idea.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Well, not on Jeremy Lovelace, because,
right.
you know, you never
and
know when there's a
around.
fire or an accident's gonna happen. So
Yeah, so there, I mean, that we're
Okay.
kind of, but
how many do we have vendors approximately?
I have a spreadsheet going.
Okay.
I've,
So you
this,
know,
next year,
okay,
it's gonna be dialed in.
enough toys?
Oh, I think we have enough toys for next year.
Sweet. Good.
Balloons,
Wanna make
we'll
sure.
never have to order balloons again,
Again?
ever.
All right.
Can I-
Minimum order.
So anyway, we could put it up at the Wade Creek Park next year. It's bigger. I mean, it's the whole park and there's other activities for the kids to do too. But the back end of that park would be ideal because the art committee did that art park this year and they were so crowded. I mean, they had vendors everywhere and there was lots of room and there's a place for the music.
The Arts of the Creek.
What about the fire department? Where would they go?
The fire department,
Yeah,
Can they pull up on the lawn?
they were there at the art at the art thing.
they had the rig,
Yeah,
the
they
big
had the
rigs were
rig right
there?
We had a special spot.
Yeah.
They had a special spot in the parking lot. I pulled up in Wade Creek at the skate park. I go, what are you guys doing here? Oh, we're trying to find the event. And I go, it's on the other side.
Oh, so it wasn't behind the library, it
It's
was,
the library.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a road back
Got it.
there, yeah.
Okay.
And stuff, but it's big and I got a lot of stuff going on. You have music, you also have the room for the face painters and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that must have been, 20 vendors there, and I mean, art. I mean, I have never seen so many artists in this town. 20 years, it was just completely packed with art.
Well, and that would be actually a better location if we did like an outdoor movie
Yeah,
night
yeah, that's
with it,
right.
because a lot of people, a lot of locations will do that with for National Night
Yeah.
Out. So it just depends on how
Yeah.
many volunteers
just
we
have to
can get
coordinate out.
together.
Stuff
That's
with them
awesome.
though.
I'm old, so you guys gotta remind me of stuff. I forgot.
Oh,
to-
I know, and
And,
you know, but it was small. It really
It was too
wasn't.
cold, it was too hot for me too, but other than that.
Yeah.
I think
We
I-
should, if it's over there, you should be able to walk over there,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I sure know. I don't drive over there.
There you go.
I walk the park about once or twice a week, so.
Good.
Oh, I mentioned one other thing, Teen Challenge couldn't be there, right?
Yeah.
Because they had an event, but maybe we could get them next year.
Yeah.
By the way, this is just a plug. Teen Challenge guys on Saturday, wash cars up by Marathon on that
my
corner.
gosh, yeah.
And we went through there Saturday and I just want to say they had a hands-on car wash and the car, they do a good job. $8.
Whatever you wanna
It's like,
donate.
Wow.
really, they make your car look good. So just saying. Teen Challenge,
That's every Saturday.
better than $20, you know?
Right now, they're doing it, raising money for a trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. People at home need to hear you too.
Yeah.
There we go.
I know.
All right. So excellent. I appreciate everyone that participated and I know you guys were busy, the council over at the industrial park, but
Yeah.
thank you all
Still
for
gotta go
going.
Check it out.
Yeah. Appreciate that. And we'll do some things for carnival or whatever we can.
We have a year.
Yeah.
So we better
Well,
go.
less, right? Less.
Less than a year.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I wasn't so much worried, but I wanted to make sure we had enough stuff. That was the
Oh, yeah.
overkill
No,
from-
You,
Well, we
You
missed you,
definitely-
Jim.
yes, we did. We did.
and the Orient trading. So I want to make sure we had.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Melanie had a lot of stuff from the city too. So
Yeah, we had
good,
too much.
good. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, and the nice thing, if we do it up by the amphitheater too, now that we got that splash pad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
that's right.
we'll have more.
Walk around now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is probably. a
Yeah,
good
that
idea.
splash pad goes from time it opens till time it leaves. It's always somebody on
Yeah.
that splash pad.
Now, just a question, who do we submit a permit to for that day? Is it the city?
For what permit?
If
for
we
what?
do a national night out at Wade Creek Park behind the library?
Yes,
and
that
take
would
the whole-
be a city application just to use the facility.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's just, we can do everything they did like Arts at the Creek?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, good.
I'm not sure which application it is, but I
That's
we can
okay.
find out for
I-
you, and I know it's totally.
I send it to Alex and she sends me everything, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that Arts at the Creek was pretty
Yeah, it
nice.
was.
My
Awesome.
daughter was there selling little knickknacks.
My
There was-
granddaughter was selling necklaces
That's
too,
right.
so
It
it
was-
was a good time,
You can fit a lot
a lot of people.
people.
Yeah.
People from Washington, everywhere. I
Oh,
can't believe it.
EG&E, it was, everybody was there.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
everybody. All right, excellent. So success, I like to hear it. We only get bigger next year. All right, so moving on to Campanella Estates. Melanie, do you want to touch on that? We all met, Melanie, Don, DeRosa, Councilman Metcalf and myself met out at Campanella. I can't remember when, a week and a half ago or something like
Something
that.
like that.
Okay.
It was longer than that because I was able to get a resolution to the council
Oh.
to add stop signs to make a couple four-way stops there as
Thank you.
Broadway's going through Campanella.
Yep.
At Liberty and at Hillway. They really needed they were two-way, they needed four-way.
Right,
And so I put that to the council, they approved that. And-
excellent.
And the stop signs are ordered, we have enough thermoplastic, and so it should be getting taken care of shortly. We have enough, we had to order more traffic change ahead signs. So we're
Good.
getting that taken care of. But yeah, thanks for meeting us out there.
In
I
the,
think, oh, go ahead.
in the, just wanted to add on that. This is what Don told me. When you get a four-way stop, we were just asking a year ago for one crosswalk so people could come from River Mill Elementary over to the play area for the kids. Don said if you put up a four-way stop sign, 4 crosswalks go in. So that's fantastic.
I don't remember him saying that, but I know
Well-
he did get a lot of thermoplastic, so
Right.
we'll check on that.
And
Which
that's-
intersection was that one?
Broadway and Hillway and Broadway and
At
Liberty,
both of those places.
both
Okay.
of those locations.
And there was a stop sign going, was there a stop sign going on at the end of, that new?
Oh, the Hillway extension
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
We haven't voted on anything.
Think that's fit. I don't think that's finished yet because the road isn't striped or anything either.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no lane thing in the middle for the lanes.
Yeah, I don't believe we're striping
They're
that. Most
not?
of the roads through there are not striped.
Just the parking
okay.
spaces, right?
Right. And I didn't request a stop sign there
Okay.
because those roads don't line up quite right. I think
Okay.
it'll make it kind of awkward. I mean, if you guys want to check it out later, you can feel free to make a recommendation.
Okay.
But I feel like if we have the speed humps going through, I believe another speed hump is going to get added as we're doing the next paving project, which will be paving the trails in Wade Creek Park so that it's more accessible.
Okay.
And then, so more
Which is
speed
behind the
humps.
library.
Yes,
right?
behind the part behind the library. And then more speed humps and we'll get those stop signs in and then reevaluate, let Deuce Road get open.
Mhm.
Do another speed test there and send that back to you.
Then school opens.
Yeah, school's open. School opens on Monday.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see how it all pans out.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. That was really good. Educational for myself. That was good.
Oh yeah, did you want me to show the screen on that? We talking about that yet? For that video?
Oh, yes, yes, thank you. Because I don't think everyone here on the committee has seen this video. So please go ahead and watch. We're just gonna go around it, go up on the sidewalk and disregard everything.
He speeds through the neighborhood all the time.
Definitely looks like it. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm positive I know where that youth lives. And this was something I would say for a question at the end of the meeting.
Just-
The ordinance, city ordinance on these are motor vehicles. So I don't know what Estacada's ordinance. I've seen places where they got ordinances for snowmobiles, so on, but I was just passed by that youngster yesterday. I walked down to town and back and for one thing, I'm going, holy cow, look at the size of that thing too. It's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know you've probably showed that to Chief Mendoza when he was here. And I know when we left, just to let the committee know, when we left that location, Council Metcalf and I drove around a little bit, right where we were standing. There was a deputy sheriff there facing Eagle Creek, so obviously the word
They're
got
on
out.
patrol for
Yeah.
sure.
They've been doing really
They don't
good.
catch everybody, but
Right.
they're really keeping an eye out.
That's good. Good, good,
I see them in our neighborhood all the time now.
good. Well, the three-way stop, is that still tripping people up?
Oh, no. I
No.
mean, use your eyes. If you're paying attention to where you're driving, you'll see that stop sign. There's no way.
Okay.
I mean, there's other stop signs that are not visible by trees, but this one is right there.
Okay.
At first I kind of ran it a couple times too, because I wasn't used to it being there, but if you look, you'll see it.
That was kind of like right here for
Oh,
a little
yeah.
while.
Yeah.
like, People
I
started,
ran
right.
that a couple times too.
people,
Yeah.
it took them a little while to get.
Understandable.
Neither confirm or deny it, it's the same.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, there wasn't anything
Well,
there
it was
for
like
how
a little
long,
surprise.
right?
I lived on Broadway for a long time, but where the little daycare schoolers. That used to be our house. And when I moved back to town, there were no stop signs there, so I ran that stop sign 2 or 3 times where, hey, there's a stop sign there, you know,
Right.
it's just. You get used to a certain road and you gotta realize it's changing.
Definitely. Melanie, you able to go back to the photos also? Just want to show everyone what the Public Works has been doing in town with the restriping and at the stop sign lines and some crosswalks. As you can see right there, that's right out there by the high school, going across from Northeast Pierce to the high school. Fresh, brand new. You can see that 6 and Broadway going to River Mill. Hey, Mike.
There.
These here, I think, are over by just off of Pierce in between Shafford and Pierce. So these two are brand new also. And this is right out here by the fire station here. And that one's up top by the funeral home. So you can see they're out there painting everything.
Yeah, we even have one on Calderdale Court now.
Oh, you have a new one there?
Yeah, drove out, got up one morning, went out there, and there's a line there.
Excellent. All right. Yeah, so we're already checking off the list from downtown and uptown and yeah, we're
That
busted
should be
right
put
there.
on Facebook.
I think that was, I thought I
Was it?
saw that in the group, one of the groups, yeah.
Yeah,
Not the video, just the photo.
Don't you have to have a plate on that thing?
On
Not on the front.
the back, I believe.
On the back of it, you
Yeah.
can't see it.
Okay.
If there is.
Okay, moving on. Excellent. So Campanella is gonna look really good here. Okay, just noticed on Shafford and up on Carroll. As you can see up here, our code enforcement's been out, very specific. She leaves, I believe, a date and time, and she gives people a warning that it's ready for a ticket or ready for a code violation for the city. And she specifically puts down what the violation is. So in these 3 circumstances, the white car, the boat, and the 2 on Shafford, within a day, all of them were gone or they moved them. So she's definitely
She's
doing the
on it.
job there. Yeah, she's on it. Yeah.
Is she a new hire? You just hire her?
Melanie, how long has she been working?
She's been with us for 6 years.
6 years.
Yep.
Has a broken wiper.
All
They
right.
get fined.
So, and I put on here, I mistakenly put 72 hours on the
25.
on the front. It's 24 hours.
Oh.
Now, made a mistake there on the front. Because it says that on what she put, that nice orange sheet there. Says it right on there, 24 hours. All right, and moving on to, let's see. Public Works response to the pothole on Northeast Carroll.
Sure if I got these pictures in the right order.
Oh, it doesn't matter. See the big crack right there? That was beforehand. So when I sent this to Don, I didn't send it. I put like divot pothole because there's no hole. And someone notified me that they were traveling down on a bike, hit the pothole and went right over the front, their handlebars and broke their arm. So
It's
that,
hard to see there was just looks like a crack. in
it
the
just looks like a
picture,
crack.
But there was a dip.
So you can see
Yes.
right above that, Melanie's got the big rectangle. That was Monday morning. They were done at 9:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So I think the accident was Saturday sometime. And when they came back to work, they got that done there. So, go ahead,
Well,
Counselor.
well, seeing these things and knowing that they will cause a problem and we're getting ahead of some of this stuff
Right.
is good, because waiting until someone breaks their arm is, I don't know, it's not good. So,
Don's really good about
Matt?
getting the potholes.
Was this the one over by cemetery? Cemetery
No,
Road?
this is between, you coming off of Oakview Drive
Oh,
to
oh.
Ginseng down to Shafford.
over there.
on
Okay,
Carroll.
'cause they did kind of the same thing by the cemetery, but
Right.
I saw the crack and I thought the city had purchased a crack seal machine.
We,
and
yeah, we do. Yeah,
Cool.
we do have. one.
Which I guess could kind of be traffic, because if they don't treat those, but I hope the employees have a boot allowance then for that
Yes, they
too.
do.
Good, that's good.
And I apologize for the work on cemetery. We were having trouble with the contractor. They were repairing potholes, but it took way too long. And in my opinion, that was not safe. The way
It
it
had
was
like-
patched, yeah.
You-
And so, and Don was kind of struggling with getting that contractor to wrap it up,
It's
but
nice.
it's done now, so
Yeah.
that's good. But I'm
What-
sorry that it took so long.
It was what the amount of time that they spent was too long or?
No, the amount of time between cutting it open and then finishing the job and the
Yeah.
patch in the middle, I don't believe, in my opinion, was not, which I'm not a traffic person, but
Okay,
it was not sufficient. And so Don was really pushing them to get out there and get that fixed, but
Okay.
it took longer than either of us had intended.
and was it more than one pothole, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think there was two on Summit. There's a
Yeah.
three, two on. Summit?
Well,
There was
count
some on
that little
Sixth.
divot too, there was 3 right there.
Right,
Okay.
and then on Sixth, right between the middle school and the high school, there was a repair
Oh,
that they
good,
were making also.
excellent.
Not sure what the delay was, but
And Don's really good about, when you call about potholes, I called him about one on River Road, the end of River Road. So I'm going down there and Abe and them are working on the left side. I said, no, the potholes over here. He goes, no, we have 2 potholes.
All right, so moving on. I think the other thing you had up there, can you just leave that one up there? I think it was the ODOT one. Melanie, this is just the next slide, I think. And everybody sees it in the packet. I was concerned when I wrote them, when you're coming into town from Timber Park, coming into Estacada, you cannot see a mile-per-hour sign anywhere the whole town. So I think it's that side. There's 35, but only if you come from down a lake shore and you can see, oh, there's a back of a speed sign, but all the trees and everything. And I know they were out there working on their auger today. They were doing,
that's PGE doing.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
doing all their towers or whatever they were doing down here last week. So it's a big job. But, we don't know what's gonna happen with ODOT. Find out in another week or so, and then they went into, can't use money for project or transit to pay for maintenance, so that's the official email response from ODOT. And let's see.
You'll probably get something back that says, if you show the speed sign, it creates a sense of safety that is not.
Wrong email.
Finish up around there.
All right,
Yeah, crosswalks are bad, of course.
so
There are causes to rest. Too much needed stress.
Who would have known that?
let's see.
That's what-
Trying to think, we talked, I think, last time about the emergency evacuation kits. Did anyone have anything on perhaps purchasing them or us making them?
Supposed to do that
No.
while you were gone.
No. I'm just saying,
I think-
and give it any other thought.
If,
We can
um,
do it in September.
Yeah, I mean, I think last we discussed I think it was kind of we all thought we could pull it off,
Okay.
right? Does anyone remember that?
No.
Maybe I was the only one that thought that. Everybody gets a balloon.
That's good. That was good.
So, so then how would you like us to progress with that?
We can see how we can,
Do you want me to start like a shopping list? And then, or do you have something? Okay. Do you want me to
We'll go
like
with
just
SDK.
price out
Sure.
things and see?
Yeah, that will work.
Okay,
We don't have to go with the fire extinguisher, multi-purpose tool and
are you
stuff.
sure?
Well, if you wanted the price to go up, we'll go with duct tape and
Okay,
paper and
So-
pencil.
so
Just like to shop.
I do, Amazon. So what's this is like our budget per
Maybe start
kit.
with like 10 kits,
10 kits?
Something like
Okay,
that.
and we'll see what, Okay.
Bag and everything.
okay,
All
I'll
right,
report on that.
thank you. All right, let's see, and then down to committee reports and comments. We already talked about National Night Out, haven't set up any trainings, but we can do trying to remember what we had last time. I thought I wrote something down here. See,
Oh, Medical Teams International, are they gonna partner with you on some?
That
trainings?
That was one of those, they typically train employees or like staff. And so that was one of those things we were like, okay, we could do that, but then I think we were thinking we want the community to be
Right.
able to have access to like,
Okay, so we're
CPR
not
and stuff.
just do it for the general community.
correct.
Oh,
the
Yeah,
CPR,
yeah.
child.
And I know our deadline is October of 2026, right?
Mhm.
So when were you maybe thinking?
We did it in January this year.
So should we shoot for January, February? again?
Sure, we can do the same.
Okay, because Matt and I need to get together on that.
Okay, Counselor?
Conveniently this weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I took a pretty extensive wilderness first aid and survival training class up at Mount Hood Community College. And the instructor up there has been doing it for decades. He leads backpacking excursion, snowshoeing excursion, he does this 9-day course that anyways, maybe Mount Hood Community College has some sort of, maybe they'll do something or something to that effect, like we learned.
What was the class name again?
It was wilderness,
Wilderness.
first aid, and they taught you how to check for spine injuries, since we are doing, or since we have a lot of people going up the mountain, something like that would be, maybe we could even, people would even come in to town to do something like this. They teach you how to put on a makeshift
Seat
seat
collar.
collar for your neck, check for spine injuries, deal with lacerations, and yeah, it was obviously that was a 3-day course. It would
Right.
have to be, something would have to be condensed down to a few hours, but it was a lot of information. And I think for where we live would be right up
Oh,
our
yeah.
scope of
That-
stuff to be trained on.
That's a great idea because, and then I think that would be a draw too,
Definitely.
because if it's just CPR classes, I don't know,
Right.
Yeah.
how many attendees you had in January.
14
Okay,
or so.
but no,
Yeah.
that's.
And
yeah.
they teach you like how to look for internal bleeding and like
Yeah.
where certain part, like you got your spleen, you got your liver, or you got your, like where's it hurting?
Right.
And mostly how to check for spine injuries. That was kind of a big deal. So, and being that we're on a gorge, falling or whatever could be.
Well, yeah, and we have a lot of rural.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
know?
like CPR is great and everything, like in
Yeah.
a situation like this.
Right.
But if they're jumping off the rocks and the kid all of a sudden not moving, like,
Right.
what do we do?
Accidentally cut my leg with a saw.
Exactly,
I mean,
exactly,
seriously, that's the kind of stuff that I think. That would
exactly.
definitely draw. Dude, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, he teaches you how to utilize like what's on you,
Yeah.
right? Like you can get like 25 feet worth
Yep.
of material just from this shirt,
Mhm.
to wrap, bandage, prevent bleeding, tourniquets, certain things like that.
That's
So,
a good.
Yeah,
But Mount Hood Community College, something.
You don't have
Okay.
your paracords with you,
What's that?
the paracords with
I
you.
always have,
Paracord,
I
yeah.
always have 100 feet of that all the time.
That's right.
always.
You know, the mountains especially.
Yep,
Right.
yep,
You can plug it in up there.
yep.
That's what we could do. Paracord bracelets.
My,
Excellent.
Kit. That would be awesome.
I taught my daughter how to make those.
I know how to make them.
They're
I'm not
pretty
making them.
You're not making.
No.
But my daughter,
Not
Yeah.
making them.
maybe I could get her to do
We
it.
could.
I
yeah.
bought her like red and you can buy a whole bunch of different
Right.
colors
Okay.
online. And, yeah,
Well, I'll email you
yeah.
and then so see what she can give me a price on the paracord
Cool.
bracelets.
Very good.
That's a great idea. Okay, I'll check him
If
out.
she's into that kind of stuff, I
Yep.
think she was even trying to sell, I think she was trying to sell some at the arts
Mhm.
at the creek thing.
Yeah.
So, they weren't a hot hitter. Everybody liked the little clay
Little clay
formation she
things,
made,
Yeah,
The penguins.
but she had about 6 or 7 there and they were all for like kid size and everything.
yeah,
So
okay.
Yeah, I'll email you.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, moving on to communications. I guess if we could just have Melanie, just those put on that section. I think there was something in the packet. I don't know. Let me see here. It was right after that map. That was just something I put together. And I don't know if anybody can
All the
see it.
links.
Yeah, it's all the links and all the checklists, family members, extreme heat, earthquake, active shooter, power outage, volcano, tornado, all that good stuff. But it's something we can put on our section, please. All right, thank you. And, I noticed, also, I think traffic safety, you added the, Oakview Lane speed study, and I think the Hillway.
It's not very legible.
No, it's just tiny, that's all.
Go to the main sheet.
Okay. So they have the speed limit digital sign up there now. And it was what, 2 weeks, I think, the 14 days. I just don't
Yeah.
remember when the,
June
But-
to.
June.
June 18th, and so
Oh.
that was before the.
20 mph, or that
Yeah,
was during.
It was 20 miles an hour. Had the flashy sign been put up yet? I don't think so. When did that get put up?
Last week, I think,
Okay, so this was after the speed change, before the.
before the
feedback.
speed, okay. All right.
So we
And,
need to do another. one.
okay. And I noticed on just going into the other stuff that's, I don't want to say unreadable, but page 47, they had 85th percentile for the speed was 30 miles an hour. And then page 51, it was like the columns almost all the way over to the right. In like each day, June 6, June 7, June 8, June 9, it said it had 135 speeders. And I'm just like, what? I didn't, I was at the total cars but I'm like 135 speeders. It's about 47, Melanie, on my computer. They're not numbered though. So if you see some,
What's the date? What?
6 on it, so it was page. It's towards the beginning, if you could see the top of the column, it's almost all the way over to the right. And it just said 100, it says 135 speeders. It might be lower. Because that's, I think, the actual speed and the percentage of people. Can you go down to the next area? Because there were. Yeah, just keep going. Until you get to the top of the column, it should say it again. Go all the way down, I think, to the 18th. And I might start another one. It was just confusing, that's all.
This is, for each day.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, that was the one at the end, right?
It's got your first column is the 85th percentile, which
Yep.
that's 85% of the cars, that's that's the average of their speed.
Right,
The next one is 85th percentile counts. So that's how many cars, 85% of the number of cars.
right.
How much there were. Total cars in the third column. Max speed, average speed. Percentage of speeders and the average speed. The average speeder, because they're over 20. How far over 20 were they? What was their speed? And then the average speed up altogether is the last column.
It's actually, can you go through the two graphs? And it's just down a little bit more. Go and hit the two graphs. And where are the graphs at? Right there, one, go through that one and the next one, and then start right there. And then the little next page should be little teeny tiny. It says all the way to the right, it says number of speeders. And I didn't know what that meant. Because that was the first day on the 4th. And like you said, towards the end, it gave that end sheet. And it would say, oh, this is what it is. This is how many there were. So I was just a little confused by that because it said how many speeders. Yeah. That's all.
I think that bottom line is the number for that page,
Right, for everything.
or just for that one page.
But do you know what I mean? It doesn't say total for the day. It says all of them are speeders.
How many speeders there were in one day.
Right,
Yeah. However, you gotta look at what their speed was.
right.
The average, where's the number of speeders, percent of speeders? Oh, it doesn't really tell you. Because the average speeder is going 22 miles an hour.
Right,
So what there's a handful of folks in there
right.
exceeding that.
Oh, yeah,
Those are the ones you gotta catch. I mean,
Yep.
I don't think anybody's gonna get a ticket for going 22 miles an hour in a 20
We
mile an
had
hour zone. Although
one
they
on-
could, they could.
right. One on the 30th going 30 and one on the 16th going 40. So
Yeah.
they did have some good
Yeah.
ones.
Those are the ones we gotta watch for, and that's when what they're on patrol for sure.
And then are you able to put these on our section also? So it'll have, because you have the one up at the traffic impact study at 6 and Broadway. If you can just put it under that section. I think you already have a section for it.
Okay. And if you all are looking at your website and it's getting too cluttered and you want us to take stuff off, just,
Okay.
you let us know too, Jim.
Oh, and also, Carrie sent me photos for National Night Out. Are you able to
Yep.
post that?
Yep.
Also, and if something comes up like a training or things like that, or if we get an idea and we could send it, we don't have to necessarily talk about it. We're just able to send this, please refer to this section of
Yeah.
the committee on the,
We can do that. And this might be a good place if I can interrupt for a minute.
Yeah, go
So we
ahead.
do have our new communications person on board.
Mhm.
And so we are, we'll transition from you having to make your own social media posts. And what we're going to do is combine, right now we have, social media for the city and then traffic, public safety, arts, parks, downtown. And those all are much lower readership or like whatever you do for those. And so we're gonna stop and post on those pages that this stream is ending, go to the city's main page. And then all you need to do is send send Hannah the who, what, when, why, where, whatever you want posted. She'll make the post. She'll do the graphic for you. But we're gonna post everything on the at least this, I have to run it. I've talked to the mayor. I haven't run it past the whole
Okay.
council, but right now, the arts has 751 followers. Parks has 1,766.
Mm,
Downtown Estacada has 2,181. Traffic has so far only 253. But the city Facebook has 6,131. And so by pulling everybody, so they have one, and it might be someday we need to expand it out again. But for right now, what I'd like to do, and I didn't get the email sent and I realized I'm talking to you about it before I sent it to the council. But the plan is unless there's something else is to feed and that will create more interest in the city page as well. Because right now we're talking about wastewater, water. We're sharing your posts from these other pages. I think it's going to be a much more cohesive and robust page. And then everybody, even if they're not subscribed to Traffic and Public Safety, they'll be seeing those posts. But so all you'll need to do is the who, what, when, where, whatever it is that you would like posted. And we can get that made for you and that'll get put out.
Okay,
So hopefully that'll make it easier than trying to put the
Yeah.
whole thing together.
yeah.
do you have Hannah's email or?
I do. I will send that to all of you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I imagine you are putting together some kind of packet or something to go out once it's all finalized, but kind of instructing the committees on like,
What they need to.
yeah, what
do.
we need to provide. And then,
Yes.
and as far as like the social media marketing, I mean, yeah, I did the best I could on my own, but it's
I
like
know.
definitely needed to come from the city
Yeah.
because it is a city event and I'm
Okay.
just a volunteer.
Right, right,
Right.
right. And it's.
You know, and I didn't
so-
want to overstep, but it's like, oh, we gotta get this promoted. Cause
gotta
I had
get
vendors
this.
that were like, I don't really want to participate because it
Right.
didn't get promoted last
Right.
year.
So we're gonna really work on
Awesome.
that and improving that and getting people to see what we're,
Yeah.
what we're posting for all of our committees and, yes, but I can send. I don't know, are you, Karina, particularly in charge of that, or should I just send it to all of you?
Send it to him
Send
and
it
then
to
he
Jim.
can figure it out.
Okay. Okay. I will send that
Send it to the chair.
to the chair. That's good. And then he can.
He can
wrangle y'all in,
disseminate.
Yeah. And
Um,
if you talk during your meetings about, hey, this is coming up, we'd like to see a post about this, this and this over the next
Okay.
month, you can just share that out to us.
yeah,
Okay.
what was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask something. So now that I did receive like a little page from Elena that had like little check boxes as far as like, okay, I think it was some kind of event promotion schedule. So it's like, send, get this on the reader board by this date, the event.
Yeah,
So
kind of a
can-
checklist to follow. and
Yeah,
leading
can
up
we
to
kind of
it.
incorporate that into the instructions? That way we've got one page and it's like, okay, we can
Mhm.
calendar on our end and make sure we're hitting our marks.
That's a good idea.
Awesome. Thank you. I mean, I know you guys have like so many other fires that you're doing.
Yeah, all right. We should do that because as I'm gonna notify all the chairs
Yeah,
after I email to the council. And then we'll update that form. And I know we're kind of
That'd be
coming to
cool.
the end of event season here shortly. But we'll be geared up, or
Yeah.
for your training, if you want to get
Right.
information out about that. Yeah, I think
awesome.
I think it's gonna be good.
Thank you.
I just wanted to add one more thing, Melanie, on the website. Under, I think where it shows a broad scale of planning and everybody. Under the Traffic and Public Safety Committee, under the general area of what they do. It says to serve on this committee, you must be a resident inside the city limits or own a business inside the city limits. Can we change that to school district, like all the
Yeah.
other committees? Okay,
We must not have updated that.
just so it's like all the other ones. So we don't want, I mean, we do have one opening on the committee.
I have to look at the code because some of the other 7 went over to. Any non-resident member shall reside within the boundaries of the school district. Where are you reading this at? Is that the top of the page?
So that's I think it's in the area where it explains parts of the city where the committee is. It's not actually on ours. It's like an overview, like welcome to Estacada and these are the committees and that's all.
Okay, let me find that. Yes, because I'm looking on your page and I think it's.
Right, no,
correct
you're
on your
good there.
page, but
Right.
Boards, maybe it's on the boards page.
Well, maybe reports. And they call it school district, right? Yeah. How many do you have? Four. Good.
I wish I could see where this, I'm not exactly sure where this came from, but I could try to find it. Or if you know where it's at, can help
I
me.
don't remember where it's at.
It's in our original thing.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try to find it again. And that's, I guess, the best I can explain it.
I'll see.
It's like overview on the boards. But does anyone else have anything in closing? Any comments from the community? Just a, hi.
Oh, thanks.
All right, thank you. Thank you for attending.
Yeah. We have it outside the city, you can do it.
There we go. Excellent.
In the school district, she can.
Oh,
Yeah. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, you could, because you own a business.
we have an opening.
Yeah, we have an opening. Matt, go ahead.
I
Oh,
just wanted to have a happy note. I see on the traffic report. On Sunday, there's a whole lot less speakers than every other day of the week.
oh,
198 is all compared to like 267 and so on. Anyway,
Very good.
progress.
Slowly going to church. There we go. Anyone else?
I'm glad to see that we're actually working really hard on putting that crosswalk in up there by the park and library. Because we really, really need it.
The skate park?
Skate park,
Yep.
library area. Because the kids are just going across, they're riding on them, their scooters and everything else, which I know there's something on the scooters on the website about what's legal for, where that's legal for them to be riding, like on the sidewalks and stuff.
Right,
I'd rather have them on the sidewalk than a road.
right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, yeah.
Right. Right. We recommended two different locations there, one closer to the marathon station and the other one closer to the bridge to the city council in regards to that area. And also further down where all the apartments are going, need to get the kids across Eagle
Yeah.
Creek Highway and then up by Campanella entrance on Hill Way for the
Yeah.
future. Right. Right. Just like from Leathers all the way down to Broadway going north to,
That's what they're
Rivermill.
talking about, yeah.
there's nothing there either.
They did put a crosswalk in there by the gas station, but it's so weird, nobody really realized there's a crosswalk there, because there's traffic coming.
And
three
that's
different
quite a
ways.
distance to go in a walker either way, all the way down to the laundromat and over.
Yeah.
But thank you for that. Excellent. Anyone else? Counselor? Mike? Rena? Mr. Dobbs? No? Okay. No one has anyone else? We will close the meeting. Thank you, everyone.